years of Jericho. Oh. Did he actually use the bathroom?
Hip toss. Oh, got him. Got him. I'm too good.
I have been in 7 title matches.
7.
How many have I won?
0.
Fucking loser.
That's what we like to see. The right way. Hell yeah.
Hello WVWF, it is yours truly, the savior WVWF, the controversy king, the man of the hour, Wyatt Black. And see, after April 5th, y'all probably wonder what got into me. I'll let you know what got into me. Greatness. Alright? I proved myself by not only entering into the f***ing Jesus.
Today, motherfucker. The conch shell. So how do you feel about the Britney Storm stuff and the that's my man standing like that. Standing like that. Okay. Today's April 10th, as you can see. We're working. I don't know exactly what on yet, but we'll figure it out. Same as usual. We'll get you in there.
Okay, so we were going home one day, and me and him insulted each other, right? This guy was tweaking, and he says, "You look like a Pop-Tart fresh out the toaster." What the f*** does that mean? He says, you know how Pop-Tarts get bloated in the toaster? No, they don't! I need a photo of your Pop-Tarts before and after you put them in the toaster, please. Yeah. Hey, to any of my friends, don't come to school tomorrow.
Hey. You can say Helen.
Hi.
Injured?
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm actively in the hospital right now.
How are we feeling about last show's events? The getting your head squashed in a car like Great Collie and a watermelon.
Yeah. Well, listen, he couldn't handle the fact that I knocked him out with my head, so he tried to rip it off, but unfortunately, he didn't completely take it off, so the second I'm done being in the hospital, which I definitely am right now, me and you going at it.
So when Riku comes back, she's gonna f*** you up, right?
If she comes back.
Yeah, right.
Bro, I turn that man into polio.
15th, training day. Paulio, as you know, man of the hour. I just kind of want to catch up with you again. Get your thoughts on everything. Let your voice be heard with everything that happened. I think you were very adamant in expressing the way that you felt towards Damien and Enoch.
I see where we're headed. Okay.
I think that it's been a very heated situation, especially with the orchestrator over everybody's head hanging there, pulling strings as he does, apparently.
Yeah, he seems to have his hands in a lot here lately.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way.
I'll tell you exactly how I'm feeling. Right now, I am extremely disappointed. I have loved Damien since the very beginning. And for him to abandon the person that he should care about the most in this business, his partner. Why else would you be partners with somebody unless you had a love for them, a respect for them, an honor for them as your tag partner? But scheduling issues. This, that, and the other. There's 50 other things that he's got going on that causes him to not be here. And then all of a sudden, you have one person carrying the weight of two belts. It's not how that's supposed to go. So, I've taken it upon myself, even though that Enoch has thrown his away, because that's about all it's been worth. I've got it sitting lower half of me that the camera can't see. And if I have to step up and be his so-called tag partner from here on out, I don't care whether I can get in the ring or not. I've been here for him since day one.
Yeah, can attest.
I've been here for him since day one. Literal bullets, literal bumps that I should not have had to take. Because, oh no, my tag partner's not here, so me, being the type of person that I am, steps in. And then he wants to get up in my face after the last show because I called him to the carpet on the fact that he's not been a very good partner. Tell me when I'm telling lies to steal a line from somebody else. I'll carry it more proudly than he ever would.
I get that. Obviously, tensions are still high, still feeling it.
They're very high. He's got an honor to that belt that he did not keep up with. And Enoch, being the type of person that he is, honored his commitment. Mm-hmm. And what happened? What happened when he tried and tried and tried to carry the weight of two belts on his own? The crowd slowly, I'm not even going to say, screw that, I'm not even going to say slowly. They turned on him faster than anything that I have ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. Appreciate the time. Riku, say hello.
What's up?
How's your head feeling? You know those old like Flintstone movies or like the Popeye movies where they like get hit over the head and then their head like bulges?
Oh my God!
Like,
stop!
Like boing, head. So how you feeling now about your story? Working through everything with Wyatt Black. Still, I imagine it's not over.
Oh, not even close. Well, I thought it was over. You know, I actually wanted to go like do important stuff. And all I'm saying was like I was gonna let the girls go at it, and then I was gonna hop in there and finally get that Riku St. Helen gold. You know what I'm saying?
Ultimate opportunist. Yeah.
And then apparently, bro was just sitting in the crowd, which I guess he really is a fan posing as a wrestler. And I think he's just jealous because I can get title opportunities. So.
All right, yeah. So what's your focus coming back? Coming back after Wyatt Black, I imagine, but
yeah. I heard that he's in a hybrid title tournament now. Mm-hmm. So maybe if he wins it,
yes.
number 8 is gonna be me getting the hybrid title.
Hey. could happen
Or,
too,
you know,
bro.
or,
It
you
can
know.
happen. It can happen. Anything can happen. in
Anything
WVWF.
can happen.
Anything can happen.
You know what else could happen? I take the title off of Mary James.
Oh my God. Wyatt Black,
What's up?
the self-proclaimed chairman of WVWF.
Chairman.
So let's talk about that brutal attack.
Hold on.
Are you gonna set? Are you? All right, now we're here at a different angle. Wyatt Black,
What's up? I get
self-proclaimed
special
chairman of WVWF.
Get special treatment over here.
Obviously, your attack on Riku hasn't gone over well with our audience.
She had it coming, man. She had it coming, dude.
What makes you say that, though? Because
she-
you've been saying that.
She thinks that she can barely, like, she didn't even beat me. It was a double count out. And she thinks because she went against the Controversy King that she has all right to get into a fatal four-way with 3 women that are more talented than they are.
To be fair, you was the one screaming, "Oh, I'm done with Riku. Damian Abel's got his down my throat now."
That's not even PG! Listen, I was done with and we going government names now.
How you feel about the story, working with Riku still?
I honestly, I like how it's going. You know, everything's been able to go like how I've thought, and my ideas have been able to, you know, come to life. Because to be honest, that's all I think about is wrestling and how things could work and like ideas of this. Like,
A lot of people seem to like your story and your match too. Specifically, I heard a lot of good things about you and Riku's match.
all jokes aside, though, I mean, she needs somebody that's going to get thrown around, pause, to make her look big and to make her look good. On the side note, Damien, you know, someone I've looked up to since I started watching the product, and someone that's been there for me ever since I started. I am so glad that it's finally able to happen, because a lot of people who I've talked to knows like my history with Damien and my history with Ryan when he was still alive, it means a lot to me to finally get to have that come true and to finally have that moment.
All right, Tony saying.
What's up? What's up?
Kind of want to get your thoughts now that we're another like 2 weeks out, kind of deal from the next show about your training, everything's going on, the relationships you've established with Enoch and things like that. I've got a full match coming up. This is, people don't know this yet, it's not out yet, but on the ring cleaning half of this documentary series, I have a full tag match of you and I believe Enoch against Phoebe and Wyatt Black. That's going to come out. Just kind of want to see how you're feeling overall about everything that's going on.
I'm ready. I mean, I've been training, trying to work my ass off
Yeah, man.
to get into all this.
Yeah.
Started later in life, but I'm going to show that doesn't stop anybody.
Yeah. Through the film, you can see the progression too. There's a few spots of you in the ring taking bumps and things like that, and then the very next day, even very next training, you can see the progression. So yeah, it's for sure going, man. For sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, I'm hyped. I think everybody's hyped. Finally learning from you, of you, fully in this next little documentary thing that we're going on, and then having you come in and finally debut.
Yeah, everybody's going to hear about me from this documentary, but they're all going to know my name as soon as I come in.
100%.
I'm coming in, I'm going to make sure they all know that we're going to have one champion who will make it last.
Jade May,
Yeah.
we're here. I think 2 weeks away from the show at this point, right? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 weeks away from the
Yep.
show.
Yep.
Just wanted to catch your feelings on everything. People haven't really seen it yet. It's not out yet, but I'm going to say the same thing I said to Tony saying. You can see the progression in your character and your story and just like in you in general. It's not out yet, but in the ring cleaning half of this documentary series, there's a particular promo of yours that I really, really like. It's very, very emotional. It's very, very good. And I think that people are really going to like what you're doing. So.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm feeling really good. There's been a lot of thoughts right now, been a lot of creativity behind the scenes, which you guys are not seeing for a long time. Just going to say that because right now, you got to build up to this stuff. As a wrestler, y'all know, you got to build up to this stuff.
Story.
Yes, I'm excited. I am going to say this right now. I love love working with 3D Harper.
Yeah.
I just want to put that out there. Much respect to her. Not that I don't love working with every single buddy back in this ring, but I am going to say I have learned a lot from her in a short period of time than I have in a long time. Credit to you, good sir, for the training.
Of course.
But also I just feel like what I just did, which you can't see because it's not coming out yet. Anyway, no.
You
You gotta wait.
Yes, you do. I am just excited and stoked for what's coming up. Not
too.
this show. Future.
Me too. Me too.
Future.
I think the two of you work so well together too. I think a lot of people, especially me, would put you two as the top women in the division, from character-wise and just from wrestling. So I think that's why it clicks so good. I think people are really gonna like what we have coming up.
Yeah, and I think the communication with us of discussing what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, definitely helps majorly with both sides. When you get two people that just click and it just able to work together, it just flows.
Magic, man. Magic.
And you make the best matches. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put this in here. Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, best matches. Edge and Christian, when they both was not in a faction or whatever. Beautiful, beautiful creativity. Even with Bray Wyatt and some of his matches, anybody that he worked with, it was just beautiful. So I want to be like that. So that's where I'm getting my thoughts going here, because I want it to be creative and I want to be fun.
Hi camera, how you doing? I lift legs. You James Enoch for making us do that now. Yeah, you showed us the leg lifts. This is your fault.
Yeah, and your abs are gonna thank me later. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I've been away for a little bit. Everybody wants to be mean to me.
You know I love you forever, buddy. Yeah. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm good when you are.
Alright, 2, 1.
Jump. I know. Jump. And jump. Jump anymore. Jump.
Okay. Today is April 22nd, out here in front of the beautiful, beautiful Richardson building, as always. We have some good training things going on today. A lot of people here. Glad to see that, as always. So hope we get some good stuff, as usual. Hope you guys are happy with it. Hope you guys really enjoy. Let's get it rolling. Let's go. Woo!
Dangerous alliance.
Help you?
Yes, sir.
Honestly, I am kind of
Phoebe.
Ew, what? No, oh my god, no. I know what you want already. You know what? Fine. Tell that little ankle biter that no matter how scary she thinks she is behind her stupid little YouTube camera, she's not getting it back. It's staying with me, where it belongs.
because I'm the only woman in this company that knows what they're doing. So go tell your little ankle biter that I said no thank you. Okay? Bye.
April 22nd, here at training today. This time we wanted to give you guys something special ahead of Warfare. So we brought in Level Lester and Nikki Rose. Obviously, never get one without the other. So I wanted to bring you in, see how you and Nikki Rose are feeling ahead of this Warfare, and get some questions, yeah?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It's going to
Alright.
be different for me because
Mhm.
you're asking me the questions.
Yeah,
I'm
Mhm.
definitely not used to being on this side.
So just to start off, something real easy. How are you doing?
Doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Can't complain. Got Warfare coming up. A lot of good matches, big matches, huge matches, a lot of story. Something we wanted to bring back to WWF. We've talked about that
Absolutely.
personally.
We've talked about that
Mhm.
many times.
Story. It's what drives everything, right? Drama for men.
My mom likes to call wrestling soap opera for men.
Yeah.
She's not too far off.
Not really. Yeah. Like,
Well, I wanted to ask how you were feeling as the commissioner of the women's division, so up on the rise.
It's pretty awesome feeling to be chosen for that and to be able to share the same passion and to get the women, put them over and to just let them shine and let them have their moment.
I'm having a lot of fun having my moment.
Okay. Second question I got for you.
Okay.
This one, feel free to talk about it because I know we might. 10 years I've known you. We've been in here, WVWF, all this time.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to bleep that out, but you'll know.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what 4 letters we're under. we're
Yeah,
still
exactly. After all this time, weathered the storm, we've seen, you and I personally, so many come and go. What do you think is different about this WVWF now than anything before?
Well, that's a loaded question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta give you the hard ones, man. Somebody's gotta do it.
Well, I mean, you know, the stories are definitely getting better. People are showing up, putting in the work. As you're showing on this, that they're here training, trying to get better. And, you know, since it was a loaded question, dare I say, we could thank somebody for buying the last 4 letters because I think they kind of kicked a bunch of people in the rear end and said, okay, we got to get better. And they've gotten in here and gotten better and trained better and care enough to show up so we can keep these stories going instead of we start a story and then they're gone so long that everybody's forgot by the time they got back.
Yep.
So, I mean, if we're talking real, it's getting real.
Yeah.
Like you said, and you've been saying, even Wyatt Black and her and everybody, when they do these, it's a new era. And, you know, dare I say it, these 2 right here are leading it because the women's division are definitely getting out there.
Yeah.
They're really kicking it in. Dare I say, some of their matches have outshined some of the guys.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
I'm not trying to be impartial, but they really are.
How do you feel entering the new era at WVWF and getting to see the women's division, which for so long has been kind of an afterthought, become, like Lester's mentioned, a forefront?
It's definitely, to put it simply, it's exciting to see the women get their own spotlight and like you said, some of their matches can be better than the guys, and when the guys smash them, cover them up, it's hard for the fans to really see and tune into the women's talent. So to be able to spotlight on them and have them shine, it really does give them their moment. I'm happy and glad to see that that's actually finally happening.
Me too. I think everybody is. Not gonna lie.
It's something new. It's something that we haven't done around here.
Yeah.
It's not an 8th open challenge in a row or anything.
It gives opportunity for different type of storylines. Like you can have a whole different type of story that the women can tell that necessarily the men cannot tell.
Yeah. Especially running in the intergender. There's some good stuff there. I'm not gonna lie. Stay tuned for that. Third and final question. All right.
We're having fun here. You sure it's your
Yeah. It's gotta be. like we talked about, we've been here, several name changes. We've seen people come and go, people fight backstage, people get kicked out of here. Just like the unloaded amount of bullshit, right? Like we've been here so long, even before, let's talk about this by the way, even before you were involved with WVWF or there was a time when I was training, I had to do security, and this guy here, him and his red Old Spice shirt, just wouldn't give up.
Old school, it had a ring on it. Old school wrestling.
Fun times, a little 16-year-old security guard. But the question basically is just like, what do you feel is next for you? What do you feel is next for Louisville Leicester, the mouth, as you would put it?
That is a good question. That's a hard question because, I mean, you and I have talked. You want to get real here?
Yes, knock it out.
You want to?
Yep.
Okay, maybe Lester Cook will take over here for that. You and I have had tough conversations the last month or so, and I've wondered, okay, am I wanted there? Is my run over? Have they seen enough? You know, and then you brought it to my attention, you know, hey, where's the smile, whatever. Just like I have you when you got no spots. You know, and then I started thinking, okay, and I go like out to restaurants and stuff like that, and people are asking me to do like reviews for their restaurants. I got injured at work a month ago. The fans, while this show was going on, was calling my phone and texting my phone. So then I'm kind of like, okay, maybe I do make a difference. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do and what's next for Lester, lovable Lester, the mouth. He's going to continue to keep doing what he does, supporting all indie wrestling, being here, supporting this locker room. Because you of all people know that it'll never be about me. It's always about the talent. Now, sometimes I have to have those hard conversations with him and hard talks with him, just like you have to have with me. But, dude, like you said, 10 years. It's more like a family brotherhood than it is, you know, just friends. I mean, I practically watched you grow up. But like you alluded to, I was back in the company as a fan over 10 years ago. Then all of a sudden, I got a chance to step in the ring and be a ref. And dare I say, I got to ref you in a few of your first title matches. Like you said, we've been through it all. I've been there for a lot of people's firsts. And I guess that's what's next for me, is to keep being there for people's first, be that guy that people say, hey, if we can't get it done, let's call in the big guns.
My final question, and to make it easier for you guys, I will remove myself from the running, but who's your favorite?
Well, you know you have to be impartial. Everybody brings their own special talent.
I'm trying to get that run. You hear
I
that?
said I was out of the running so they could be impartial.
Oh, that was to me too?
That's both of you.
Oh. Well, like she said, we got to be impartial. If you know, you know. But I'm just going to say the whole locker room, because, you know, I'm here for all of them. And I always try to put you all over, tell the stories you guys are trying to. I mean, when you guys first come in, I walk up to you, I've asked you, who are you? Like, who's Aaron James? Who's Phoebe Harper? So I know when I'm doing interviews or talking about the shows, how to sell that story that you're trying to put over to the crowd, because that gives them feedback of who you guys are to, you know, go forward. So I'm just going to say the whole locker room.
But in saying the whole locker room, it's because everybody coming together makes the whole show. Everybody has their strong suits, and everybody's a favorite on a different item. Like, for example, you're awesome at the high flying moves. You can come out and the crowd instantly is drawn to you. Brittany Storm's entrance music. I mean, she started to have all the people around the ring start singing her entrance music when she walks out. Jade May does awesome promo videos. She can cut those and they draw you right in and tell the story. Not to leave anybody out, but each person has their own specific talent.
Yep.
And when you combine them all together, even if somebody has a weakness in another area, somebody's there to lift that up.
Well, I agree. That's something I've always said about WVWF. We just have more heart than anybody else. I'll put that up against anybody. There's nobody around here that has the heart that we do. Nobody. And I think that's what draws more than anything to us. You can tell it's authentic. We're not going to push a product to you that sucks. Everything's going to be heartfelt and genuine. Our matches, we put everything into it. Like, everything. You know how many times I've yacked right out back? Like, anyway, thank you guys for doing this. I'm sure this is going to be crazy. People don't really like this, so thank you guys. Alright, we're out.
My foot asleep.
I think that's going to be cool. Alright, so today's the day. April 26th, Warfare is finally here. Super excited for tonight, as always. Again, as always, we hope you guys enjoy this series, and tonight we're hoping to make it as good and as fun and, you know, as heart-throbbing as possible. You know, a bunch of story going into this one. You guys know the deal. So, all right, let's get into it. Woo! April 26th, Warfare. The man, Josh Jade. You have had a very interesting career since you've come back. Very interesting times. Reformed with the Syndicate. Last show, managed to maintain your career after finally beating Taxi after all this time. I just wanted to get your thoughts, how you're feeling. What do you think is next for you?
I feel great.
Yeah.
I know there is some questions as to why I slid the chair in.
Yeah.
Cost JC Grunch is Mountain State Championship. Well, it's very simple. He attacked me first. And
Has been attacking you.
Has been attacking me repeatedly over and over. So it's not that I was trying to do some underhanded, you know, BS.
Yeah.
It was, you put your hands on me first. So now, go back to my guy.
Really?
So I did what I did.
I don't think anybody can blame you. I mean, if anyone's watched the show, like I said, like we had just talked about, he's gone after you time and time again, especially actually going as far as the team with Taxi up against you and turned his back on you. So I figure you're still wanting JC. After last time we talked, you said JC. So I figure now's the time.
I definitely, you know, I don't know if he's having a midlife crisis or what, attacking me the way he has, or he's just jealous that I came back and now I'm going to take the spotlight from him.
Hey.
But other than that, we'll see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Warfare, obviously.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be violent. Probably bloody, depending on, you know, who's doing what.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a hell of a show. So.
All right, thank you.
Yeah,
awesome.
No problem, man.
Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different. Like I said, we're trying stuff. I've gone around and have been able to have the experience of filming some of the most amazing people in the entire world in my little bubble. And I walk around interviewing. So I kind of just wanted to take the time to sort of reflect myself, if you'll bear with me. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for watching this, or for just watching the product, watching WVWF in general, and everybody here appreciates it. There's a lot of people here, myself included, that have wanted nothing more out of their life than to be a pro wrestler since they were a wee young lad, or you know, growing into being an adult or a full-grown adult that is just now picking up on it. You know, the possibilities are really endless, but it's just, again, bear with me. It's been such a crazy ride since coming back to WVWF, being the bad guy, you know, the bad person, the hateful person, to getting the title back, being able to be fortunate enough to still hold the title and to be around and to quarterback has been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal. Myself and so many others do not take this for granted. like I said, this is what I wanted to do since I was a boy. Since I was 3 years old, I wanted to be John Cena. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, and so many others here have looked up to people and had this dream that they want to chase. And I will forever be grateful to you, to WVWF, and just pro wrestling in general. There's not a lot of things in this life and in this world that I would have without professional wrestling. So again, thank you for watching this series, for watching WVWF, for watching me, period, for watching us. We appreciate you guys, and I cannot stress how important all of this is to me and to everyone else here. We will not let you down. I will not let you down. We're on a path right now. Sorry, the person with the littlest dick in the world is outside right now. We're trying to kind of rub off the bad WVWF reputation and things like that. A lot of people for a long time have looked at us as a bad thing, which is whatever. But like I said, we're here. We're kicking. We're trying to build WVWF into the biggest promotion in West Virginia, period. And stacking up. So like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed the story that we've been telling, the shows that we have been producing, the series. So if you want more, let us know. Cannot stress that enough. Please let me know, bro. Anxiety. But again, from me and WVWF and everyone in it, from our family to yours, from person to person, heart to heart, soul to soul, we want to say thank you.
Man, you just had to call me old.
Me?
No, Wyatt.
Oh, I was like, damn, I didn't say anything.
Had to call me old. Had to call me has-been.
Yeah, he been at training talking about, I gotta find something really crazy to say to Damien and bring that demon back. I'm like, bro, you're already getting your ass whooped tonight. Like, what more do you want?
Are you listening?
Yeah. On my own terms tonight, though. He's gonna know who's in there with me.
Oh boy. Oh boy, does he know too. I've been telling him all week, you just fucking wait till Damien gets you.
It just happened.
What up? I'm trying to show up. I'm not even on the show, so that would have been the funniest way, though. Any ladies out there into bigger girls? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? For those of you wondering, I've heard some things about how Wyatt Black talks highly of me on camera, and then I'm sitting there talking shit about him. And people are saying I'm being a bad friend, but I'd like to go on record to say I'm not being a bad friend because we're not friends.
This bag.
I wish they had built it up.
This kid.
It was very out of nowhere.
She's also had like 4 other opportunities. She had to win this one.
That was her fifth chance.
And I don't think these titles need long runs.
And
I do apologize for the short and simple comment.
Bro, short and simple was crazy.
The moment he steps into the middle of the ring, I'm spearing him from here. Boom! I'm just waiting for the opportunity to use it.
I mean, Wyatt Black, I speared him on the side of the ring twice already.
And I also want to get, I'm pretty sure I can do it. You ever see people spear and then roll through?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I know I can do that.
Like Moose?
Yeah.
Like Moose? Yeah.
The almighty
Bobby, yeah.
You had a nice song.
I think Tom Brady just did it, but I'm pretty sure he did this by accident.
Yeah.
And if we had a little bit more space in that ring, I'd be...
Bro, and you know what the crazy thing is? It's so weird for my style because I'm not very aerial, but I am aerial enough. Like, I go high.
Right.
I go high. I'm like, the roof, that's like half of my good shit.
Yeah. Jade May.
What up?
April 26th.
Yep.
Warfare.
Yep.
Finally upon us in like 8 minutes.
Yep.
Going to war. You versus Phoebe Harper. Just wanted to get your opinion. See how you're feeling ahead of this confrontation.
Woo! I'm excited. I know we're having a face-to-face conversation. I know things are going to probably get heated.
Yeah.
But you probably heard it probably in the next video. But when somebody clicks in the ring together, you want to stay where that is.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I have to say, you and Enoch click in the ring.
Thank you. I
And it
appreciate
felt like
that.
you guys were made to wrestle each
I
other
appreciate that.
in this building. And more so, I want to see you guys go big. and wrestle in the big. But
You too.
for
You
me
too.
and Phoebe, I feel like that is something that is just clicking.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the helps of some new stuff coming along, which you'll probably see May 17th. Some new stuff for Jane May happening. It's an exciting time for wrestling here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree.
I'm excited.
I agree. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, the Syndicate, April 26th. We have Nate Steele and Ryan Steele. The Steele brothers, hellhounds, if you will. Whatever you want to call them. I want to see how you guys are feeling ahead of the show. I know you have Alan Platinum tonight, so I just want to see how you guys are feeling, man.
You know, we faced Alan Platinum and Dorian Hyde at the last show.
Yeah, swept them.
There was a clean sweep on them.
Yep.
You know, I feel a little bad. I do. You know, they're still green. I feel a little bad that that they put us against them.
Well, he took advantage of them.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, they answered.
So to speak.
You know what I mean?
They're the ones that came out.
Doesn't
acting
say.
all
Yeah.
cocky.
Mhm,
They challenged us.
Yep.
You know, it happens. And I think they learned real quick. But you know, he's facing Alan Platinum tonight, 1-on-1, and you know, I'm not going to be at ringside. Aaron James is not going to be at ringside.
Clean 1-on-1, no interference.
Yep.
It's what he asked for. It's what he's going to get.
I think you got it tonight.
Yeah.
I think you got it tonight. No bias.
It's time to prove. Time to prove the world. Time to prove whoever I need to prove who the hell I am.
I am working tonight. It was advertised. I'm facing Ben Metal.
Yeah. Yep.
1-on-1.
Yep.
We've had that match before.
Banger.
And I'll give credit where credit's due. We beat the holy hell out of each other out there.
Yeah. I'd say.
We're going for round 2 tonight.
They have ambulance on standby for this one for sure.
It's going to be
Can I escape him?
a straight knockout, drag out fight.
Good.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Double L here at whoa. Well, looks like you just went to school, son. What do you think about that? You just woke up the demon. Look at your chest.
You know, Damien,
Look at his back.
I told you I was going to bring him. You may have whooped my ass, but I promise you, this is not the end. And just to clarify, make money, you may have beat Dan Lasers, but I promise you, you're not gonna get past the king.
Nothing like a family squabble. Did you see the podcast where he wants to be McMoney's son? Well, he just got taken to school, fans. Hope you saw that one. Double L out.
Ready?
Good evening, everybody. This is Double L with you, with Phoebe Harper. What do you think about Jade May interrupting you and all of that? I mean, that was just uncalled for.
Well, you know, if I thought about Jade May at all, I'd probably feel some type of way about it. But to be honest, I'm just kind of annoyed. It was, in fact, my time, because unlike her, I am, in fact, holding a title. So, if I thought about Jade May, I'd have to say I would probably feel annoyed.
Oh, okay. It'd be justified after all that just took place.
I agree.
Not too sure what she's trying to prove. She already weaseled her way into your guys' match, and then now this.
She seems to think that she's getting this title back, which is a really funny thought. She's already proved multiple times she cannot, in fact, beat me one-on-one. So you know what, Jade? Fine. You want that match March 17th? Whatever. I'll just do what I've done every time that we've had a match together, and I'll win. So you can have fun with that, and you can eat that another loss, and you can go back to filming your little YouTube videos for nobody to watch, okay?
Okie dokie, I think that's it for this one. Double L out. Woo!